Yo, welcome everyone
Yo,
once again to the We Are Gamers series. My name, your host, is Champ Tone, aka Sykosys, a gamer with a passion for Jesus and gaming. It is a true pleasure once again to grace your space this day. Today we have the privilege and honor of interviewing a dude that I have known more than half my life. A good dear friend of mine, a dude who's literally almost been with me when we burned the house down in we almost burned the house down in Brooklyn. And we have enjoyed many gaming memories today. I mean, together. So let me introduce my good friend ENYBK. Welcome, bro.
thank you for having me.
What's good, man? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm all right. Everything good.
Yeah. All right.
Enjoying life.
Word up. All right, so let's just jump right into it. So if you can, just for everybody listening, just give us your first name and what's the usual gamer profile name you use when you game online.
First name listing ENYBK on all platforms as long as it's available for me to get it.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of copiers now. Stole my name, yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Like certain things, I try and log in and put that name, and it'll be like name already in use. But like
Oh,
seriously,
yeah. I know that's definitely not a
yeah,
common. I've never seen you. The only one
yeah.
from when we
Or when I
started, bro.
when I made a PlayStation account, I couldn't use. I had to like put numbers in it.
Oh, really? The original
So
PlayStation account?
yeah,
Dang. Who the heck is using ENYBK? Yo,
somebody seen it and was like, oh.
I know, right? They probably not even from New York. That's the craziest part. All right, so what is it about that name? What special meaning does that name really have for you that you always choose to try to grab that name?
Well, one is the uniqueness, like you said.
Mm.
Nobody has it. Most people try and pronounce it. That's the funny part. They
Yo, are
think
you
it's like
serious?
a name. Yeah. They be like anemic. That's what they usually say. Anemic. I be like, nah, it's not.
A neat.
I'm like,
Oh
it's not
my
a word,
goodness.
yeah.
Yo, that's
But
actually really funny.
that's where we came from, yo. When I was trying to create it, thinking of something that was different from, the usual stupid things people try and put as far as a name, like killer or assassin, stuff like that. That
Sir.
popped in my head. I was like, that
Mm.
it's different, sound good. That's what I'm rolling with. And it was short, only 5 letters, so it's easy when I
Anemic.
tell people my name, yo.
Anemic. They like, oh, it's anemic on. So they actually be doing that, like when you be playing like Destiny and stuff, or if you rolling with your boys, they're like, yo, anemic, let's do this. If they don't know who you really are, no, they know who.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
like
goodness.
like most of the people when I first met them, that's what Then I'll tell them I'll be like, nah, because it didn't look good with the like putting the dots in between it. It looked retarded when I was making it, and I was like, nah, I can't put like E dot,
Oh,
N
to
dot, Yeah,
right. Oh, I see
yeah.
what you mean. For the ENYBK, yeah, man. That's right. For those who don't know, we are from the hood, East New York, Brooklyn, hence the ENYBK. I always
Yes,
knew
sir.
that. I always knew that. And I was like, "Oh, listens on." That's awesome. All right, so if you could just share with us, this next question though, I always ask it, and it's kind of a tricky question because it's about our age, and it's funny because we were just talking about like we kind of up there right now. We're talking about our kids. So if you could just give us your age or the age bracket, if that's what you prefer, and
uh,
and when did you actually start video gaming?
right now I'm 42. As far as I can remember, playing games at least 5, 6. On Atari, ColecoVision. I remember playing the
Mm-hmm.
Berenstein Bears at my grandma's crib.
Berenstein Bears.
Yeah,
What?
yo.
I don't even remember that game.
Remember that the ColecoVision, yo?
No, I
My
remember
cousin. Yeah,
ColecoVision, but I don't remember
yeah,
Berenstein Bears.
yeah. So my cousin had it, yo.
Yo, what
Play
did
when
you
I go to my
do?
grandmother's house, yo. I don't know. I remember like riding across a bridge with the sun on a bike or something, yo.
What the heck? I'm trying to think. What would you do in that game? Bernstein Bears? Yo,
yeah, yo. I remember that game, yo.
it wasn't. That's so funny, man. All right, so you've been playing for a long time, and I know this
Oh yeah.
personally because we used to we used to run the arcades, man, running the Final Fight and that ninja game we used to play at that pizzeria after church.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah, yo. On the horses.
yeah, yeah,
Fighting
we
on the
were
back of
fighting on the
that
horse,
stampede of horses.
that crazy stage. Yo, that was such a good game. Yeah, man. So what was it about video games that really draw you to play them?
uh I guess it was, like an escape as a kid,
Mm.
Video games take you into another world, or you could say,
Mm.
the funness, the hardness, when we grew up playing Nintendo, it was no such thing as saves. There was no such thing as
Yo, for
feeling bad
real.
for the player. It was you play, you beat it.
Yo, Nintendo was no joke. People talk about the games now. I'm like, nah, yo. You don't know what hard is. You talking about
Yo,
you think you know it's hard. Play like
the
Battletoads or something like
ninja
that.
gating and stuff, yo.
Oh, the
Them
first the
games is
first one
mad
and the
hard,
second one.
yo.
Yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah, son.
Now, yo, dudes be speed running Ninja Gator now, running it in like less than 10 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. I remember the first time I played, like, it took me days, if not weeks, just to pass the first board. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yo.
Like, because you would
I
just
remember
die.
leaving my console on all night and my mother yelling at me. It's like, why is it on still? I'm like, Mom, I had to pause it, yo. I didn't want to lose my spot.
That's right, because there was no save. So what?
Yeah,
And
yo. Just had to play.
you had to run it through the whole. You had to do the whole board. And if you died, you had what was it? Three continues,
I think
and
so.
and that was it. Once the continue was done, you had to
That's
start
it.
over. It was
Back to
like, oh, it
square
was too
one.
bad.
Yep.
And then it would give you the music. It was like,
Start from scratch.
ah, you were like, damn. And then if you needed like certain weapons to get through stuff like the spinning star, and then
Yeah.
you picked up the wrong one, you was like, damn.
Yep.
Yeah, man, Ninja Gaiden. I really like Ninja Gaiden. Oh, and you know what's hard? Shinobi.
Yeah, yo.
That game.
Shinobi 3 on Genesis, man. That one was hard, yeah. When you could, what was it? It had like the little world map. You could travel around,
Mm.
or it showed you traveling around. I think it was 3. It was
Was
one
it?
of them I had for Sega Genesis.
Was it? They were all hard though. Like,
Yeah, I think it
every
was 3, the
every
one I
single
had.
one was mad crazy. I just like how they always had. I don't know. I remember the first two. They had like the little parts in the middle that you would start throwing the shooting stars at the
Yeah,
screen. They were,
yeah,
it
from
was,
running the arcade. That
yeah,
was the
yeah, yeah.
best.
Yo, it was. All right. So
Knock it out.
when you started gaming and stuff, what was like your family's reaction? I mean, I know some families, I mean, you literally would be over and we would be playing and my parents would punish me and somehow you would get punished too because you're there and we couldn't play video games. So, I mean, how was your family's reaction really when they saw you started to play video games and stuff?
My mom, as long as I did what I had to do, she never really bothered me as far
Mm,
as playing. Her more was paying for it. That's what, the price of the game. She like, yo, that's a
mm.
lot of money, Junior. I'm like, Ma, I really like that one. And all that. But as long as I had all my stuff done and, I wasn't in trouble in school, I was
Yeah.
allowed to play. But we didn't play like kids play today. We actually went outside
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and and to have to play, if we had like Xbox Live and stuff like that, that would totally
Yeah.
changed the way we play. I had to come to your house, vice
Right.
versa. You
Right.
come to my house, and
Right. Yeah, you
usually
can't.
when it's cold outside, that was when we was in more.
Yep. Yep. But I mean, even still, we had some good times though, man. I remember there was that one, what was it, like 3 days that my parents were out and it was like me, you, and I think Danny and his cousins, and we were like playing basketball in the back and then coming in and playing
Oh
video games
yeah.
for the rest of the day.
See
Remember
who
that?
was
Yo,
that?
that's
What's your uncle name? He was
Who?
yelling at us.
Yeah,
Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah.
He was upstairs.
Y'all
He's,
making all that noise, yo. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
yo, but we played. What was it? King of Dragons. Yo, we played that game non-stop. Yo, we played that game 3 days. We kept playing it, and we were beating
Yeah.
it too. But yo, those are some good times, man.
That one
All right,
crazy car game you had
which
on
one?
Super Nintendo.
What was
I
it?
can't
Top
remember the
Gear?
name of it. I think it was Top Gear. Yeah, you could
Top
customize,
Gear?
you buy the engines and all that.
Yeah.
New
Was it?
tires.
Was it
Yeah.
Top
Yeah, it
Gear?
was Top Gear. Yeah, it was Top Gear.
That was
I
the
know
other.
we was rocking out hard one night.
It was that.
Of
Yo,
course, Killer Instinct, that was all
yeah,
day.
yeah. Word. And then
I was just telling one of my boys about you, yo, that you always play with the dinosaur. 'Cause he was like, I don't know nobody that play with the dinosaur. I
yo,
was like,
Rip
yo, my
the man.
homeboy,
That's my
son. That's
dude.
all he
Yeah,
rock,
that's
yo.
right. That's right. They brought him back for the third one, the one that came out on Xbox. Killer Instinct. Damn, I don't even remember the name. It's been a while. But yeah, they brought him back. I was like, oh, I was so happy, yo, because he was so good. Holy cow! All right, so let's go to
They,
let's go ahead.
no, I was saying they made a new one, or is that the
This was
remake one?
no, this was one for it came out on the 360. Matter of fact, yeah, Killer Instinct. Yo, I'm terrible. I can't remember nothing. It
I
wasn't a
think
remake.
it's
It was a new Killer Instinct, and this one it was crazy. It had all the crazy combo
I never
system.
played that one.
Yeah,
I
man.
know they put one out, but I thought it was an old one. They had put one that you had to buy certain characters or something. I don't think it came with
Yeah, that was this
all the
one.
available dudes. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that was this one.
Yeah.
That was this one. But they had
Okay.
so I bought it late. So I bought like a combo pack that had everything unlocked. It was
Oh,
like a
nice.
special pack. Yeah. But Riptor was always a base character, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? But yo,
yeah.
dudes, I used to try to play that game online, yo, and then I was feeling bad because this was about I want to say like maybe 6 years ago. I remember I'm trying to do the combos and I'm in the training doing the advanced combos. Yo, my hand-eye coordination was so slow. I couldn't do them. I felt like crap. My wife is like, "Babe, what's wrong?" I'm like, "I can't do this combo." She's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. My timing is too slow." It was so crazy. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
let's keep going.
yeah.
All right, so if you could just share with us, for everybody listening, what's just give us your heritage and cultural background. Where you from?
Born and raised Brooklyn, New York.
Mm.
Uh, Parents, my pops is from Belize. My
Mm-hmm.
mom's is from Brooklyn. If people don't know, Belize is in Central America, but we
Yeah,
do not speak Spanish.
word.
The one country that don't speak Spanish in freaking Central America,
Really?
yeah.
That's interesting. That's
Yeah, yo, they
interesting.
the only non-Spanish speaking country, yo.
And your mom is straight BK. Yeah, she definitely
Yeah,
was.
all day.
Never never mess with your mom. Holy cow. So has there really been any positive or negative experience that your actual personal culture has had on your gaming experience?
Uh, well, of course, playing like Call of Duty, you get those retarded dudes, them rednecks, and they hear a person like me, and the first thing they want to call me the
Mm.
N-word
Mhm.
over the
Mhm.
mic, But besides that, it's usually fun,
Mm.
Those dudes, I just ignore them. I used to feed into it when I was younger, but I
Yeah.
stopped. It take away the funness of the game. I spend more time
Mm.
arguing than actually playing, and
Mhm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
I came on here to play, not worry
Yeah.
about no silly fool acting a
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah,
But
I hear you.
besides that,
Mhm. Mhm.
everything else be cool money.
Yeah.
Usually everybody, most of the dudes I play with, most majority of them is white dudes anyway, So I'm
Yeah.
usually the only black dude in there. So we make those funny references.
Oh no. And they don't know what to say. They stay back quiet. They don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I'm bad at that too. Cause like me and the dudes that I play with online, sometimes we're Hispanic, so we'll be playing with some dudes that they white, and we be like making like references to Spanish stuff, and we like,
Yeah.
yo, we ain't Mexican, bro. We ain't, you know, saying stuff like
Yeah, that's the
that.
first thing they always think, yo, somebody
Yo,
Mexican, yeah.
I know. I got a good buddy, man. We get into it sometimes though. Like he be telling me some stuff, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna tell me about being Puerto Rican? Like, yo, just
Yeah.
let's stop. Let you know what I'm saying? Nah, but he's cool. He's chill. I know he's not trying to like disrespect or nothing,
Watch
but
TV.
and it's wild
Yeah,
though. I
so,
go ahead.
not all of them is, some dudes is good dudes, yo.
Mm, mm,
Like, I got
mm.
a couple of my friends, we joke around and stuff. It's all good when it's in comedy, yo.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
making fun and stuff like that.
I think I was in a Warzone game one time when you and one of your boys was saying something. And I was dying at what you guys were talking. Oh
That
man,
probably was he changed his tag name now. It's Booty Meat. I don't even know how the Xbox even let him put that.
Bo-
That's his gamer. Yeah, his gamer tag is
yo,
Booty Meat,
yo, for
yo.
real, how they let that go?
I have no idea,
I'm saying I used to have a name. Was it on Warcraft? It used to be NG Apples, and because I'm not going to say what it actually says because growing up, for us the N word actually wasn't like we wasn't using it like a slur. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
We grew up in the hood, so that's just how we called each other. And it's crazy, yo. I hear my little daughter the other day, she was saying it to somebody. I was like, yo, who you talking to? Thinking you all ghetto and stuff. You live out here in Staten Island. What you talking about, yo? I was like, oh man. But one time I was playing and I got upset at somebody. And I was like, yeah, I said the N word, please. They were like, Dad, what the heck? They all got, they started going crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised my kids don't say it as much as I say it. They
Not in
they
front
don't
of me.
they never say it. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess not in front of me. But
Yeah,
they
because
know, I told them the difference between,
that's funny. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
using it and
Right,
saying it and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But
right. Yeah.
half of the time I don't even think about it, yo. It just
I
come
know.
out.
I know. I gotta be careful because it could come out so easy. And my kids, because we out here in Staten Island, and it's definitely not. It's definitely ain't Brooklyn. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
And the
Unless you over there
demographic
by the Wu-Tang, over there by where Wu-Tang is from.
we are, but even though Meth still lives over there for the most part, he be chilling out
Oh
there.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Actually saw him because his son used to play when my son was doing football.
Oh,
His son
okay.
was
Yeah, I
doing
heard his
football
son
too.
play.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, all
And I
right. Yeah,
actually
yeah.
saw him. I
Nice.
was like, "Yo, do I go over to him?" Oh man, I don't, because he was just chilling. He was just standing there. I was like, "Yo, that's Method Man." Oh snap! And I wanted to talk. I was like, "Oh my god, what do I do?" But then I was like, "You know what? Let's just not be
Yeah, you
not be
can't be a
stupid."
groupie, yo. You can't be a groupie, son.
Yeah, man. All right, so let's go to this next question. So, you still play video games now. I mean, I know we've rolled a few times in the last few years, and so why do you still play video games even now?
It's the love, man.
Mm.
Something I enjoy doing. It's a stress reliever.
Mhm.
Fun to do. A time killer. I enjoy playing with my homies and the accomplishments and
Mhm.
beating games and all stuff like that. And
Yeah.
no, it's fun to do, yo. Some people don't understand it. Not a lot of people are gamers, but it
Yeah.
seems the world today is trending in the other way. Everybody's a gamer. All my kids are gamers, yo. They all
Yeah.
got Xboxes.
It's definitely
They be
changing.
playing Grand Theft Auto. So I can't yell at. I be thinking about it like, damn, my bad parent, yo. Like I let my 11-year-old play Grand Theft Auto 5, yo. She be in there playing with my nephew, yo, Tasha's kid, yo.
Oh man. I know.
But it's all good.
I
They
wanted the same
understand
things
that it's
too.
a game, yo. You know how they be
Mm.
trying to say like kids like, oh, they playing the game and they think
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
real. No, that's where the parents ain't come in. I told
I
them,
mean, yeah.
those is guns y'all playing in games. Guns in real life is not funny.
Right.
You don't want to
Right.
kill nobody in real life and
Right. Right.
all that kind of
Yo,
stuff.
definitely. And I mean
Yes, baby. Go
that's
ahead,
kind
baby.
that's kind that's kind of one of the reasons I'm actually, I've been doing this series, so people could see the people behind, the gamer tag. We are people, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I've interviewed 20-year-olds as well as dudes almost in their 50s, you know what I mean? And these are people who have families. They they have work-life balance with the job. You know what I'm saying? These aren't just
Yeah.
people that are crazy, want to kill everyone, you know what I mean? And this Yo, because remember with Mortal Kombat how crazy they got over a little
I
bit
know,
of
yo.
fake
With the
blood.
blood. Yeah,
Yeah,
yo.
and then and then
Ridiculous.
and then Sega had a code that you were able to put in a code so you could get the blood anyway. Like, come on, man. And
Abacab. That one, right?
I
ABACABB.
think so, yeah.
Yeah,
For Genesis,
yeah.
for Genesis.
Yep.
Yo,
Yep. Still
so
remember that.
so ridiculous. But gaming though, I mean, because that's why I usually ask the questions about gaming, how the culture and how your families, because I know families played a big role, because families didn't really know about gaming. You know what I mean? They saw it as you wasting your time
Yeah.
and didn't even
Especially when it started for us.
right, right.
At that era.
Like my parents, they were, and it was weird too, because we used to hang out all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah,
hardly
yeah.
ever home, but when I was home, I was playing a video game. So maybe because
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
that's all they saw. But it's like, what else am I gonna do? I was after you 14, you're not trying to play with toys anymore. You know what I
Basically.
mean? And then video games are they're just good. And it's interesting though, because I was the only one in my family that really got into them. I know, because I know for you it was. I know your sisters would try to get into
Yeah, they
gaming, but
wasn't
you were
serious like how we was.
yeah, because we were freaking crushed them, man.
Yeah.
They kept trying to play Mario Kart with us. We like, oh hell no, nah. They're like, yeah,
Heck yeah, yeah.
then they would talk junk. It's like, okay, all right. Who was it? What were we playing?
Aisha.
No, there,
Aisha was always the one.
what was it her? No, there was another
Yeah.
game that you was warning somebody about me. Damn, was it Killer Instinct?
Oh, GoldenEye.
It might have been GoldenEye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah,
they
I'm
they were
telling you, yo.
talking
And I used
mad
to
junk.
play with you and John, yo. Y'all made me had to step my game up. I was playing with my other homeboys, whooping them. I came and play with y'all, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. But then I'll go back and play with them. They be looking at me like I was a god, yo. They be like, yo, son, we can't even kill you, son.
Yeah, that's
Like,
right.
yo, I be playing with my man, son. We get it popping.
Yo, those are so word up. Those are some good times. Yo, people, and it was crazy. We were so good at those games. And you know what's crazy now? It's funny because my parents, I remember they would always talk about you keep gaming, it's not gonna go anywhere. Now,
Exactly.
and now,
Millionaires off of gaming.
yep, yep. Yo, these esports teams, they got right. They're literally millionaires
Yeah,
between
yeah.
their salary and the endorsements. They're getting endorsements like athletes. It's not even yeah, I mean, you got to still be the best of the best. But I'm
Yeah.
saying we were good.
I know, yo. I
Yeah.
felt we didn't have nothing like that when we was kids, yo.
Right. Right. We were good, man. I remember we would go to people's houses. We would beat their games. They were like, "Yo, how do you do that?" You know what I'm saying?
Street Fighter Turbo, all those
Mm.
crazy games, yo.
Street Fighter Turbo,
Yeah,
Street Fighter Rainbow. Oh my
what was
god,
that one? Street Fighter Alpha 3. That was one of
that
my
was crazy.
favorites.
Yeah.
Alpha 2 and 3. Yeah.
Oh,
Akuma
nice.
all day, man. Do that
Oh
crazy
my
he
god.
turn his back and all the Chinese
Then
letters come flying in the
and you
screen.
lose. That was you just
Yeah,
lost.
son,
You
that's
just
it, yo.
lost. All right, so that's good. That leads into this next question. So what is your number one? And I know you've played since Atari. You like me. We've played from the first systems. What is your number one video game of all time?
I have to go with Super Metroid, yo. That's my
Mm,
jam, son. You put me onto that game too, yo.
word. Yeah, that
Yeah,
game.
son. I still be playing it, yo. Like
Yeah.
when me and wifey go away on like not honeymoon, for our anniversary and stuff. I got the little
All good,
portable
man.
Super Nintendo, yo. I bring that joint with me, yo. She fall asleep, I hook it up to the
Oh,
TV,
there
pop
you
on some
go.
Super Metroid real
Oh
quick.
man, yo, that game is still so good, yo.
Yeah, son.
I still, yeah, because I played on the Switch, and yo, it's still so fun. It go as soon as it turns on, and you hear like the little
That
Metroid.
little
Yeah,
that little
yeah, the
noise.
squeaky noise. It's like you get the feels, man. It's like, oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, and people, I be actually watching people speed run it. Yo, they beat that game. I think the fastest time is like 32 minutes, bro.
Wow.
32 minutes.
And
The
what
that
was the one thing before? Was to beat it in an hour
I was able to beat it
or
under an
get her to
hour.
take the helmet off? What was the one that you get
Oh
the
no,
ending with her when she
you had to get 100%.
for her to take her helmet off?
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was one for beating it in a certain time too.
Was there? Maybe.
I can't
That
remember, yeah.
that might have been the first one. The
So
first
I remember
Metroid.
when you beat it, she would take her helmet off at the end. That's when you find out it was a girl, not a
Oh no,
dude.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Cause
if you
we
beat
always
it,
thought it was a dude when we was younger,
yeah,
yo.
I know, I know. It was like, oh,
Like, oh, it's a chick, blonde
yeah,
hair, blue eye chick, yo.
yo. But it's funny too because we saw that it was a chick, and it didn't dissuade us. We were like, yo, this chick is no joke because
Oh yeah, son,
she just got her ship.
gangster with it.
Yeah, she lands on the planet. She doesn't even talk to nobody. She just goes, just blows everybody away. Freaking rescues she tries to rescue that Metroid and just kills it. Yo, she freaking kills everybody, bro. Think about it. Think about how crazy that is. She receives the distress signal
Yeah,
from the lab. Yo, have you played Metroid Dread?
yeah, the new one for
Yeah,
Switch.
yo, that
Yeah, that one
one
is good, yo.
that one
They
was
took it
good.
back.
They
That's what
did.
it made you feel like you was playing that one over again.
It did with the
Just
good.
with newer stuff.
Yeah, the new graphics and all the new abilities and everything. That was a good free.
Yeah, yo, that game is great. Yeah,
And that
great
story
game.
was crazy. All right, let's go to this. Let's go to this next question, which should be an interesting question because I know me and you, we got a lot of gaming memories together. I mean, yeah, we got a lot of gaming memories. So what is actually your most memorable gaming moment? A gaming memory that you will never ever forget?
I think it was that time. I think you and Danny came over to my crib, yo. And
Mm.
I think you fell asleep, and me and Danny stayed up, and we played like 200 straight games of Mario Kart, B,
Yo, I
on
remember.
the same board. The what was that? The ghost board where you had to use the feather to take the
Yeah, yeah,
shortcut,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, son. I think we played for like 5 hours straight, 4 hours, yo.
Yo,
Just
cause I fell
nonstop.
asleep.
I'll never forget that, yo.
Cause I remember we had some Chinese food, right? We got some Chinese food. We came back, and I knocked out. I always knocked out. I could never stay up. And yo was I swear. And then I woke up. Yo were playing the same board. I remember that. I was like, oh, you're still.
Over and over. Kept going.
Yo,
I
I didn't even.
remember I was winning though. I can't remember what the score was. I know I was up on him though, yo, because I kept getting that feather. He kept falling in the hole.
So yo were doing one-on-ones, just one-on-ones,
Yeah, that one,
nonstop.
the versus one. Yeah, that was
Wow.
just you and the other person on that ghost. What's that? The ghost board.
Yeah, it was yeah, yeah, yeah. Ghost
I can't
something.
remember the name of the world, yo. But yeah, I know it was that ghost world, yo. You take that
Damn.
feather, you get
Yep.
that feather to jump
And get
across
it
that little
and get
skinny
it
part,
in the
yo.
middle. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, that was another good game, man. That we would just play the heck out of. I
yeah,
was always Bowser because he was mad big. He would just knock
yeah.
he would knock people out the way.
The new one is good. I just wish they had you had like voice chat when you was playing. I don't know why Nintendo slacking on that, yeah.
Really? They didn't have voice chat? Oh no,
Yeah, it's
Nintendo.
not
Yeah,
like on
yeah,
the Switch.
Nintendo.
Yeah, on the Switch. Yeah, I was like, you can't. Can you put a headphone? You can't like do what we doing like this on the Switch.
No,
Can
no,
you? That's what I'm saying. It's no
I don't
like
think so. Nintendo's old, but
chat. Like we have to do like Discord or something
yeah, Nintendo's
or call
weird.
each other.
I know, they've always been weird like that though. They've never really had because I know my kids they play like Pokemon Unite and stuff like that on the Switch, and when they're playing with their friends, they gotta like use a different like they use a tablet or something to talk to their people on Discord
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's what my kids do.
Nintendo's always been like that though, which is weird, which I've never really got. Like why they don't have that social interaction. Maybe maybe they don't want people getting crazy, you
Well,
know what I
they
mean?
had it on in the Wii have it. You wasn't you able to talk through Which
Wii,
was it? The Wii 2? The second Wii, the one
the
that had
one the one with the
the little,
tablet.
yeah. You was able to talk through the tablet. I
Oh, were
remember.
you? Yo, I
I
don't, I
think
don't,
so.
I don't remember because none of their games were really social like that. You know what I mean? Like, and then the Wii,
I
that
remember
was.
playing Mario Kart with my homeboy, and we was talking to each other. Yeah.
Oh, really? Yeah, the Wii U though, man, that was a missed opportunity, yo. They could have did better with that. The hardware was really good. I like that the tablet thing and everything,
Yeah, that
but
tablet joint was gangster. Yeah.
yeah, but it was just the system
But
itself.
The Switch is good though. I like the Switch, man.
Oh hell yeah,
Good
the Switch
system,
is
yeah.
mad good, yo.
Yeah.
The seamless transition playing it on the TV from the handheld, yo. It's right now it's the only handheld system that's even worth getting right now. I mean, they got that new Steam Deck, which is like
Yeah, what's that thing? I seen something at um what was it? Logitech or something?
no, so this is by Steam itself. It's their own console. So it's basically made to play Steam games. But not every Steam game is compatible with it. It's like a mini computer actually. It's actually really just
That's the white one? I see
no,
something
no, no,
about
no.
one that's no, there's okay, so there's something else. There's a new one, yo.
Oh.
That has something to do because it was showing you could play Game Pass on there, Game Pass games and stuff, yo. I'm
Oh,
not
for
sure what's
X.
the name. I think
Oh, is that
Logitech makes it,
the
yo. It's white. It kind of looks like a Switch a
is
little
that the
bit,
s-
but it's all white, yo.
is that like with the Stadia and stuff? Like with the
I'm
streaming?
not I'm not sure exactly
Damn.
what it is.
I gotta look
I
into
know
that. That sounds
I seen
interesting.
something and I was like, oh, matter of fact, I think it was on the dashboard when I turned my Xbox on. And I clicked on it and I
Oh.
was like, oh, what's this? I was like, a new Game Boy.
And it's and it's white? It's a
Yeah, it's
white
all white.
console?
The one I seen, yeah.
I gotta check that out. Cause the Steam
Well,
Deck
it's a handheld. It's
yeah.
handheld, yo. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Cause the Steam Deck, it's a handheld console, but it's black. It's a black
Okay.
handheld
Yeah,
console.
this
But
one I saw was all white, yo.
oh, all right. And this one is
And I
just
believe Logitech was the maker.
Logitech. I gotta look into that. Maybe my son he knows about most of the handheld stuff. Like he got the handheld Super Nintendo and stuff like that. That you actually just like it's a handheld Super Nintendo that you put in the big Super Nintendo cartridge in. It's great. It's
Oh
so
yeah? Oh, I
crazy.
never
Yeah.
even seen that, yo.
It's yeah. It's definitely not a popular. Only if you like into that retro scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was cheap. It was like less than $100. It wasn't even that expensive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's like a Game Boy. It's like a Game Boy. No, you know what it reminds me of? The Game Gear. Remember the Game Gear? How that used to look?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It looks
Oh, okay.
just. It
Yeah.
looks like that, but it has a spot for the actual Super Nintendo cartridge. So you just take that big ass cartridge and just put it right in,
Oh,
and
you could play the old school cartridges in it?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
you actually use the cartridges. Yeah, the old the
Nice.
old Super Nintendo,
Okay. Hell
the
yeah.
them big bricks you put them in, but it works
Damn, I never
good.
seen that before, yo.
Yo, I've never seen it either. He was like, "Yo, Dad, check this out." I'm like, "What is that?" And he was showing me he was playing Super Metroid. I was like, "Oh, can I try that, please?" Oh man, yo, this was so good, man. I mean, yo, we've had so many memories growing up, and we've just kept in touch all this time, even though we got our families and doing our thing and everything. We
Yeah,
got we got
B.
yeah, we got one more question though, as we wrap this up, and this is kind of a more technical question. So, what has been how do you feel the evolution of technology has impacted your own gaming experience, in both the negative and the positive? How has the evolution of technology impacted you as you game?
Oh, it's the evolution is great, yo. We
Mm.
went from 8-bit to what we got now as far as my kids is trying to talk me into getting one of those Oculus crazy
Oh,
things. I
yo.
don't know if I'm ready for that yet, but I see no negative impact as far
Mm.
as, you know, where his gaming is going. I can't wait to see what it is in another, 20 years if my body enables me to keep playing. Hopefully I don't get arthritis or something and I can't hold a controller, but you might
Oof.
be able to play everything with your mind by that time. You know
Yo,
where they going with these taking you into
mm,
the Oculus kind of thing like
mm.
that. What's that game? Ready Player One? If you
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
seen that movie, that
yeah.
is like video games turned into the real world, yo.
I know, I know.
We're gonna be on that pace soon, man.
I know. I like that movie. My son hates that movie for some reason, and I
Oh,
always
I like
and
it, yo.
I know, me too. And I ask him why. I'm like, what do you mean? Like it has characters that he likes and everything because he likes Gundam. It has freaking Mecha Godzilla. It has the Iron Giant. Like it was just that was
Yeah,
such a wild movie.
crazy
But
movie. Yeah,
yeah,
with a good
yo,
idea though. As
yep.
far as the connecting the video game to real life.
And always
As
someone
far as
trying to
that.
take it over. Always some jive turkey, right? Trying to just
Yeah,
control
hey, just like
everything.
just like real life, yo. That's Elon Musk right there.
Yeah, and then it's always that one dude that always like messes up the plan. That's us, yo. They know about us.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I like
But yeah, the
yo,
gaming is on a good path right now, yo. Everything
yeah.
is
Yo,
good, yo.
The VR. So I've done VR once and it was crazy. It
You
was
like
at
it?
yo, bro, I got motion sickness from it. Cause
See,
I
that's what
yo
I'm thinking, yo.
and it
It's
would
like
but
it's just
it wasn't even a game though. All it was Google Maps, and all you was
oh.
doing, yo. But you, it felt, yeah, bro. It felt so real, yo. It felt so real, cause so I'm going low. I'm using the controller to like move and stuff. So it's like you really flying, and I'm going low to where the houses are, and it felt so real. My mind was literally like worried that I was gonna hit these houses. So I started picking my feet up so my feet wouldn't hit the buildings. And then I started getting queasy and I'm saying to myself, yo, this is why do I feel this way? Then I was like, oh snap, I'm getting motion sickness. This is kind of crazy because
Wow.
if yo the way the brain registers it, but the way it works for like flight sim games is that that genre uses it right now, I think the best because you're in the cockpit, right, of the fighter or a ship or whatever you're flying, and you could like
Yeah.
look around. So some games have actually made certain fighters and stuff with windows at certain points, so that if you look around, you can actually see where the other ships are. So it's crazy. You be seeing these people streaming
Oh, okay.
and they looking around like they trying to find the person that's shooting them and stuff like that. Yo, and the immersion that gives you is so good, but it messes with your head. And you can't really like after like 40 minutes, like an hour, you get a headache because
Okay.
it's just so much visual input that's being given to you. But man, yeah, if I could
I played something like that in Dave and Buster's, yo. It was an airplane game and
oh
you like sit down. Like I got in
yeah.
like a cockpit kind of thing, yo, and like the whole
Mm.
thing moved while you was flying and stuff. It
Oh,
was
I've
crazy,
played
yo.
that.
When I
I've
got
played
out,
that.
I was like mad dizzy, yo. I was like, oh sweat, yo.
Yo, it's wild, right? Because you really think like
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah, it
literally
felt
just
like I
sitting
was
there.
flying for real, yo. Yeah, yo.
Yeah, and
That joint is gangster.
I mean, if games could really take advantage of that, that would be. I heard it was it for Star Wars Squadrons? Man, because I could see that game using it because Star Wars Squadrons. I don't know if you heard of that game. So it's
Yeah, I never played it, but I know what you're talking about.
yo, that game is so good. 5v
Yeah,
5.
it's good.
Yeah, the rebels versus the empire, in the Star Wars ships, and I could see like if you like in a TIE fighter because they got the windows like on the top and behind you,
Yeah,
you could try to
yeah,
look back, see if you get someone on your six or something. Oh, excuse me.
yeah.
Yeah, VR. I like. It's just people. Oh, hello.
Yeah, yeah. I'm still here.
Oh, I thought you cut out. I was like, oh no.
No, I'm good to go.
Oh, especially with the Windows problems we were having earlier, yo. Oh my goodness.
What's up, big?
Oh, somebody joined.
Oh,
Yo,
nice.
I'm
Yeah, no,
doing like
no.
an interview right now, homie. That's
We
booty
just.
Oh,
meat, matter of fact, yeah.
Oh, nice. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, we just.
what's up? Doing
I'm
an
about.
interview.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm doing a podcast series where I'm interviewing gamers, doing 1v1, and we learning about who they are and stuff. This is actually pretty cool because you just dropped in, and
Yeah,
I'm
he just
actually
jumped in.
I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm
I
gonna
didn't even
keep
hear
this
you
in.
join, yo. I
Okay.
see he in there.
It's all good. Here, so here, let me just so we finished. Let me just wrap up, and then so everyone who joined in and is listening, thank you for letting us grace your space this day. Remember, you are awesome. Jesus loves you, and ganadora.
Right.